The only words I could really find was, he was everything. And it's because he really was everything. Kyle was the guy who was with me at the lowest in my life and even wrote me a beautiful song called Try To on the album and sent it to me while I was in the middle of traffic so I could bawl my eyes out on the 440 where I was already not moving. He was the guy that when I got my new job a couple weeks ago was so proud of me that he took me to dinner, and when I got there late, he had been talking the waitress's ear off of it so long that she already knew every detail. He was the guy who, when I was sick, brought me a McDonald's Coke because he knew I liked the syrupy taste. He was the guy who, when I would sing softly in the car, would tell me to speak up because he loved my voice, and I'd tell him, "Don't you know what you sound like?" He was the guy who would say things like wedding and kids and acted like our love was the easiest thing he had to decide on. He was the guy who told me he loved me every second, even if I was doing something stupid. He was the guy who fell asleep at my side and kissed me goodnight no matter what, and we'd even wake each other up to say goodnight, even if one of us had to work the next morning early. He was the guy who during Carverton shows would stare at me during the song that he knew was my favorite to make sure he knew that he was thinking of me. And there was just never anything unsaid about Kyle. He said he loved me all the time, and I'm so lucky for that. I'll miss looking at him and both of us saying that we are so, so, so lucky. I found someone who in 100 years, I don't think I could ever love someone as more, and he filled just almost 3 years with enough. Kyle was the love of my life, and how could anyone who knew him not fall in love with him?